I do what I do.
Protesting immigrants flooding their country. Okay, shout out to my man Don Judah. Thank you so much. Mr. OGTIQ said you cool. So what we doing? Yeah, man. Shout out to you, Don Judah. Thank you so much. But these are Mexicans. Let me get up close. These are Mexicans who are angry because people have come and invaded their country. Hear what they are saying.
Tensions boiled over in the Mexican border city of Tijuana on Sunday. Hundreds of protesters hitting the streets, demanding that the massive caravan of migrants from Central America leave their country. Some holding.
Did you hear that? These are Mexicans in Tijuana who have taken to the streets because they don't want all those Latino people from Tijuana, from Central America, coming into their country. Do you hear that? And at the same time, you have Mexicans and other people in the United States waving the Mexican flag, saying that they have a right to be here. I mean, think about that. I want you to really think about that. What is going on here? You mad at Americans for sending you back, but you want to send these immigrants back that are in your country. So you want to have your country of Mexico and the United States in utilizing the resources. That's what it looks like to me. You want to have your cake and eat it too. Something to think about.
Say no to the invasion. And
say no to the invasion. This is what the Mexicans are saying about the Central Americans. Say no to the invasion. Well, that's what Americans are saying. They're saying say no to the invasion. You see what I'm saying?
Singing the Mexican national anthem, demonstrators accuse the migrants of causing chaos and breaking the law.
The Mexicans are accusing the migrants of causing chaos and breaking the law. Well, the Americans are accusing the immigrants of causing chaos and breaking the law, which is why they voted for Donald Trump to bring order back to society and remove the immigrants. I just want you to hear this, okay?
Mexico has always been a nation which opens its doors to anyone who needs it, but there are ways to Mexico has always been a nation which opens its doors to anyone who needs it, but there are ways to
America has always been a nation which has opened its doors to people who need it, right?
Opens its doors to anyone who needs it, but there are ways to enter someone's home and ask for support and help, and attacking authorities and knocking down barricades is not the right way.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Did he not see? Did he not see what's going on right now in America?
They ain't doing shit.
Hey, should I?
No.
I'm just saying. Now let's hear what the Mexican gentleman is saying in Mexico right now about them up there raising hell in his country. I want to hear.
Home and ask for support and help, and attacking authorities and knocking down barricades is not the right way.
Oh, it's not the right way in your country, but it's okay for the Mexicans who are here in our country, and not just Mexicans, the illegals who are here in our country, to do the same thing you don't want people doing in your country. Okay, now you that's the pot calling the kettle black. Okay, who is that unfair to? You see what I'm saying?
Nearly 6,000 migrants have poured into Tijuana and another nearby border city. The mayor says he's expecting that number to climb to 10,000. Many in the migrant caravan are from Honduras, fleeing poverty.
So you treating the Hondurans bad. So you treat the people from Honduras bad, but you come to the United States and want Americans to treat Mexicans not like you treat the Honduras people. See, the thing about black people, man, shout out to my foundation of Black Americans, man. We embrace everybody. We don't really dog out anybody. You know, we are very fair people. We treat you good, whoever you are. You understand what I'm saying? And so you're not like us. This is culturally, this is some differences going on, okay? I love the Mexican people. I love the Latin people. I love the culture. But y'all have some different cultures. It's a very vicious culture. I mean, look, can you imagine? I'm going to show you this cat again, man. This cat right here, he's Latino. Listen, look at it. He made this
so I
off
have to
rip.
make an English one that I can understand. And this is funny because there's some shit. Hold on. Ice, 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 immigration. Open the door, I'm getting impatient. I don't give a fuck if you're Dominican or Haitian. This shit is lit. Y'all niggas back in shit. I don't give a fuck if you deported, suck like dick.
I mean, if a black man, if we had a bunch of Haitians and Jamaicans and Africans getting deported, and some black dude got on the internet and started saying, I mean, it's a catchy song. I ain't gonna lie. The young man clearly has some talent, but it's distasteful. And we don't typically do stuff like that. And if we do, we get checked real hard within the culture. You understand what I'm saying? Even though African Americans and foundational Black Americans and Jamaicans and our African brothers, we love each other, but it's like, y'all low key kind of shady. We're not gonna be out here making songs and laughing at them getting deported. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna let it play a little more. Forget the beat. They ain't right. Not right though. I don't want to get any of y'all. Don't nobody in here repeat this book. Not in my chat room. None of that going on in here.
Oh my God, niggas getting deported. I am mad. Hold on, you should have went and got your bag. I don't care if you're my uncle or my dad. USA, motherfucker, you're mad. Pack them up. Niggas out of here.
Not laugh.
Yeah, right. Yeah, niggas out of luck. I said we could do this on a daily. I don't give a fuck if you got a mom or got a baby.
Y'all better not laugh at that. And I don't want to see that spread out across the internet. We better not share that sort of that filth. You hear me? None of that. Y'all better not. I don't want no laughter. We don't relish in other people's pain around here. We don't do it at all. Okay? Just letting y'all know. I want to make sure you understand that. Now, nevertheless, there's a lot of Latino people who have expressed some the same feelings I'm expressing about this. Check this out.
Good idea to burn the flag of the country that you are protesting to stay in.
Yeah.
What are you accomplishing? You're not doing anything to help the immigration issue. You're actually hurting by ruining the reputation of immigrants and making this a new image. I'm not talking about.
She's not wrong, is she? She's telling the truth. You're not helping the situation. You out here you burning the America. I mean, you ain't even seen the worst of it yet. They keep listening. You listen to the lady.
Of just waving another country's flag because in Latino America and for Latinos, flags are a representation of culture and heritage more so than a representation of government. Our flag, the American flag, is a representation of the people who have died for this country, the people who continue to fight for this country, the culture.
Yeah. And let me just jump in here. Black Americans, where are all my military guys at? Where are all my guys who are in the Marine Corps? Where my Navy guys at? Air Force? National Guard. Where are all my cops at? Where all the police and firemen at? Civil service who put their lives on the line to keep this thing going. You see, that's our flag. They wear those flags on their uniform for a reason, because they vowed to put it all on the line when necessary. United States Air Force, Marine Corps, Army. Shout out to I can't forget the Army. My bad. And so when you desecrate the flag, when you disrespect the flag, remember, we have relatives who literally fought and died in many of these wars. Shout out to my man, James Mitchell. And when you do that, you basically spit on their grill, on their graves and what they sacrificed for. You see, so keep that in mind.
Sure.
As you
and
beg to stay here.
And you're disrespecting everybody while asking to stay. That's not very smart.
Not smart at all. And she's on point. And here's another, and it's not just one of them. So they're telling the people, like, y'all gotta chill with the disrespect.
Hit the like, 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 hit the like. It's a party going on. We all looking at Dennis. Spurling and subscribe, it only take you a minute. Hit the cash app, super chat, be a penny. One is real good, but 20 more will be plenty. Blizzard King pay a visit, big bad's my witness. Appreciate the love, that's black men doing business. Stand up, father and brother, lawyer is he. Hall of Fame game, he's known as Uncle D. Tell it just like be, representing for we. We know time is money, you learning and pay a fee. Know it's cold outside, but the podcast hot. Giving you a feeling that these others ain't got. Say it's cold outside, but the podcast hot. Giving you a feeling that these others ain't got. Yeah, know that the blizzard come through. Bundle up for the winter, know this it. Darren Hay watch, views. Hit the light, you know that the blizzard come through. Bundle up for the winter, know this it. Darren Hay watch, views. Hit the light.
We still look at all the beautiful music that we've created. That's what's on the inside of us. We are wonderful people.